Well, with just a few hours left to 2025, we want to take this opportunity to wish you a happy 2025. This is our very last newscast of 2024. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I am Nora Sender to bring you the bulletin on this 31st day of December 2024. Tonight we start off our bulletin with the preparation for the transition from Umeme to the Uganda Electricity Distribution Company in March 2025. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development has officially granted UEDCL a distribution and sales license for the main grid. Energy Minister Ruth Nankabirwa highlighted that the milestone is expected to pave way for gradual reduction in power tariffs, easing the burden of high electricity costs that have impeded Uganda economic growth. The license handover ceremony was held at the Uganda Media Center in Kampala today.
The second license, Honorable Minister, is for sale of electricity, handed over to you, to hand over to UEDCL. Thank you.
The development follows the government's decision of not renewing the South African-based private electricity and distribution company, identified as Umeme, which has been in charge of the country's electricity distribution since 2005. The 20 years concession has been met with consistent complaints among domestic consumers who accuse the company of charging unfairly high electricity costs, which Honorable Nankabirwa says are one of the major reasons prompting the government not to renew Umeme's contract.
Umeme's concession may have been expensive. 20% return on investment. And that is what really made us to say we better begin afresh. 20% return on investment is high. The takeover and handover is done. UEDCL has vowed to work on them. And the Minister of Finance is looking for the money that this UEDCL will need to sustain the lights on, to sustain the affordability of the power. So I wanted the country to be aware of this.
In the same vein, Nankabirwa dismissed fears and uncertainty among the public, who have been questioning UEDCL's competence, fearing for the worst upon Umeme's exit.
I am not worried at all. Because of the directive of the President, we have prepared government agencies. And the CEO mentioned some of the concessions that are retired and were taken over. And they are being managed by our own companies. Uganda Electricity Distribution Company is the one now managing Narubale and Chira. They are the ones managing Isimba, Karuma. Those are big plants. Big plants. They took over Namave from Jacobson, the 50 megawatt plant. They are ready. They have assured me that they are ready to take over whatever work that we give them. So we are not worried.
Referring to their 20 years of experience in the distribution and power supply business, Francis Tumhaire, the chairperson of UEDCL, asserts that they are more than ready to take on the mantle.
We shall see a seamless transfer of the electricity distribution system from Umeme to UEDCL. All the necessary conditions are in place, so we will provide a smooth and seamless transfer.
The Electricity Regulatory Authority's Chief Executive Officer, Engineer Ziri Atibalwa Wako, assured a seamless transition, dispelling fears and uncertainties among thousands of Umeme and UEDCL's employees who are worried about potential job losses during the handover.
Our commitment to protecting the workforce, provided the employees maintain high standard of conduct and deliver excellent services.
To allay the fears of the staff, The staff of Umeme and UEDCL should not panic. There is no cause for panicking. Just be steady, be disciplined. I have no room for indiscipline. If your file is dirty, please don't disturb me. You've disqualified yourself, whether you are from UEDCL or Umeme, because UEDCL's license expires. They are getting a new license. New license may come with new terms. No room for indiscipline. Whether you are the only one with that technology, you will go. So, we are going to open up for competition within the family.
Following the transition, the government, through the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, aims to achieve 100% power accessibility by facilitating 400,000 new connections annually. The initiative also seeks to ensure sustainable affordability, quality, and reliability of electricity services. Joseph Kabale, Uctv News.
In the unlikely event that...
Well, let's now take a look at today in history. Well, and that's all we had for you on UCTV News this very evening. This is our last bulletin this very year, but we'll see you in 2025. We wish you a happy and prosperous 2025. I am Nora Sende. From the entire team and we wish you a good night. Stay well.